Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your August 2022 mid-month general reading. So we're looking at the last half of August, the last 2 weeks, and this reading is for the water sign of Pisces. Welcome everyone. Thanks for being here, for taking the time to watch this or any of the videos on my YouTube channel, for all of your likes, shares, referrals, reaching out for personal readings. It's all greatly appreciated. Thank you. So Pisces, this is for you for the last half of August 2022. If your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign is in Pisces, if you're cross-watching for a Piscean, it's relevant as well. If you know your signs, all your signs, sun, moon, rising, and Venus, watch them all for any additional insight or perspective they could possibly provide for you, because these are general readings, so of course they're going to resonate a little differently for everyone. And if something does resonate with you enough that you'd like to peel it back a bit, take a deeper look, reach out for a personal reading for yourself or as a gift for someone else. Personal readings do make wonderful gifts for people. Feel free to email me directly at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. You can also see that contact info by clicking the description link with this video. I would love to hear from you. I do offer quite a wide variety of readings in all areas of life, and I can usually send that information back to you within the same day. And I'm pretty timely about scheduling too. I do readings full time. It's all that I do. So I'm pretty diligent at working to get people in as quickly as possible. So email me if that's something that would interest you. Okay, Pisces, let's see what the last half of August looks like for you. I am using the Tarot of Dreams and clarifying with the Gilded Tarot. So Pisces, we begin with a pretty significant choice, judgment. At the crossroads, what do? I'm accountable for what I choose here, which is what judgment means, right? And typically judgment can often represent a choice of how you move forward based on some of what's happened in the past, as real judgment does. But it represents that you are responsible for the choice you make and the consequences afterwards. Because judgment usually has a note of finality to it, right? It's the thing that comes at the end of a trial. So it will probably set it in stone, meaning that if you choose to, for example, if you have a choice of to stay with a certain situation or a certain ideology or whatever, or change and go down a different path, if you stay, that's probably where you're going to just stay, right? For some indeterminate or permanent period of time. If you make a choice to go in a different direction, that's going to change your life path, and it's not something you're going to come back from, positive or negative. So that's kind of that crossroads energy that judgment represents. So with judgment, we have the Knight of Wands, one of the fastest of the knights, Knight of Fire. This is somebody who receives that mission and quest, knows what they want, and immediately goes out after it. Knights represent offers and opportunities for change. This is a very fast-moving, decisive, aggressive one. So a choice as to what action to take, if to take action, what action to take. Always lots of choices and decisions, right? Next, we have the Ten of Wands. Tens representing the end of a cycle. Whether it's an end in terms of you leave it behind completely, or it's an end in terms of it elevates into something else. The Ten of Wands represents feeling overwhelmed, and this is it. This is like somebody, that's the straw that broke the camel's back. I am done. I can't continue carrying these 10 wands. It's too heavy for me. Whatever that 10 of Wands, that burden is, or that cross is for you, it's like, I don't want to do this anymore. It's too much. With the Sun, totally different energy, light, love, warmth, laughter, illumination, that pressure, that heaviness being uplifted, being lifted from you. Yeah, so far this looks like a choice to stay or to go in a different direction from something that you've just had enough with. The Eight of Cups, leaving, walking away, turning your back on that which is not fulfilling, so you can go in search of the next card, which would be the Nine of Cups, which is your cups overflowing with abundance and everything that you want. In this preceding card, you may have thought when you started drinking from these cups that this was going to be it, this was going to be the thing, right? But you've discovered that it isn't, so you're turning and walking away. Even if you don't know exactly where you're going, you know that where you are isn't right for you, or is no longer right for you, or has run its course. It's obviously something that has, become too heavy. So you're leaving it. You're turning, many of you are making that choice. With the Eight of Cups, we have the Eight of Coins. Work, nose to the grindstone, something you're putting an awful lot of effort into, which really could be anything. I mean, it could be a traditional job, right? Clocking in, clocking out, a business, a project. It could be a relationship, although so far I'm not really picking up much love romance of stuff. But the Eight of Coins represents something that you've been putting a lot of work and effort into, trying to build something up for yourself. This is like walking away from this. From the bottom of the deck, the overall energy is strength. Facing fears, facing your doubts, facing your insecurities, facing your own, your own demons, your own responsibility, the part you've had to play in this situation as well. Strength, courage, wisdom, humility. It's what it takes to do that. But it's also what you gain more of. It's a pretty straightforward reading. It's probably going to be one of those quicker readings because it's like, okay, I'm in something, I've been involved in something for some time. We'll pull a few clarifiers, and I can't anymore. I need this. I need this pressure to be lifted from me. There's a choice, an opportunity here. Either there's a specific choice in front of you that you can choose to take or not, or the choice is just to go forward, to be that Knight of Wands and say, okay, this is what I want and I'm going after it. And it looks like many of you do. But let's clarify. Strength has the overall energy. Why is strength here? The Fool. You're being asked to step off your current path, to take a leap of faith, to go out into the unknown, to take a chance. It may feel kind of nerve-wracking or scary, but that's what you're being called to do. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck here. The sun again. Because that sun isn't going to shine where you're at. It's obvious. You're being called to take a leap of faith here. Let's clarify judgment with the Knight of Wands. Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty clear, straightforward reading. I mean, it's a general reading, so what the thing is that you're feeling this Ten of Wands, I can't do this anymore energy, it's going to vary. But I'm going to clarify just so I don't end it at like 8 minutes, right? Let's clarify judgment, Knight of Wands. The Nine of Coins, the Knight of Coins. This is somebody who, here's another knight, maybe another concrete one, a different job offer, something else you can put your time and your effort into. The Nine of Coins is self-sufficiency, independence, self-empowerment, somebody who's worked really hard to get to a place where they are enjoying the fruits of their labors. They are full of self-confidence from how hard they've worked. This is somebody, you have an opportunity here, Pisces, to go after something that you truly love or want, or at worst that you find more interesting than what you have been doing, and certainly a lot less stressful. There's a chance to do that here. Have the confidence, the self-assurance to do that. It's what you're being presented with here, but free will, free agency, right? Let's clarify that Ten of Wands. Feeling overwhelmed at the end of your rope. Five of Swords, a hard-won victory. You know, this is like somebody who's won, but it takes so much to win. The Six of Coins, gift giving, gift receiving. It can sometimes represent breadcrumbs because it can represent somebody who has a lot to give, but they're only giving a little. It's like fighting for every little mouthful you get kind of energy. That's what you're tired of. Whether that's in work, some other project, group. Again, it could be relationship too, although I'm not really picking that up here, but it could be. The Sun. You have to take it how it resonates with you, but you are like, you're done of trying to fight for everything you get. Fight, fight, fight. For what? Clarify the Sun. The Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. This is what you want. This is the card that comes after that leaving Eight of Cups card. The World. the end of a pretty significant chapter or set of chapters, moving on, moving up to the next level, standing at the top of the mountain with a whole new horizon in front of you, full of new and different opportunities. You have the chance to do it here. Because judgment implies that if you don't, you probably won't again, or even come to this again. But if you do, it's going to change your life path. Clarify 8 of Cups, 8 of Coins. Five of Wands, leaving behind the stress, the strife, the petty dramas, the competitiveness, everybody fighting for the same thing over and over and over again. The Star, renewed, restored, hope, faith, and optimism. You want to go towards your wish fulfillment, towards a place and a space where you don't feel like that. The Six of Wands, victory, triumph, success, recognition. Yeah, pretty cut and dried here. Spirit saying, now's the time to act. Be that Knight of Wands. Go charging forth. All right. Well, let's just end with pulling some advice and guidance cards, even though it's kind of clear here. But let's ask Spirit. Advice, guidance, feedback. For Pisces, last half of August 2022. Card just jumped right out. And it is... it's the Knight of Wands again, right? Knight of Wands, Knight of Wands. Okay. Any more advice, guidance? The Two of Swords. Stop being reluctant and resistant. This represents somebody who's stuck at a crossroads of making a decision, but they don't want to look at it because if they do, then they'll have to make a choice. And they're afraid, maybe, if I do this, this will happen. If I do this, this will happen. So if I don't look at it, I don't have to, right? Head stuck in the sand. Spirit is saying, stop doing that. Be that Knight of Wands. Knight of Swords. You've got two knights here, both fast movers, Knight of Air and Knight of Fire. This is the Knight of information and conversation. This is like, if this was like leaving a bad job or a stressful job to find something else, this is like doing the research, putting out your resume, your CV, doing the interview thing, going after it, just going after what you want, not stopping until you get it. It's out there for you. For some of you, you actually have a specific opportunity. For others of you, it's just about now is the time to go out and get that opportunity and take it. Pretty clear. Pretty powerful, too. Well, okay, Pisces, those are your messages for the last half of August. I hope you found them helpful in some way, useful, gave you something to chew on, or validated what's already going on right now in your life. Again, if this resonates with you, if you'd like to take a deeper look, reach out for a personal reading for yourself or as a gift for someone else, feel free to email me directly, Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. I would love to hear from you and to work with you. You can get that email address again by clicking on the description link with this video. I will see you all again in a couple of weeks for the September general readings. Take care until then. Hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.